Good morning, good evening, and good night. Welcome back to Idle Talk.
Hello.
I'm here with your boy, Fabian. Fabian, say hello.
Hello.
One more time.
Hello.
He's a bitch. He listened to what I said.
Damn.
So, see, bro, you're not supposed to chew gum while we're on the mic. That's why I was like, why are you chewing gum?
It's off the mic.
So, yesterday, I was in a pretty bad mood all of a sudden.
Mm-hmm.
Woke up, went to the gym, thought I had a killer workout, went home, had a steak and egg bagel.
That sounds fire.
It was fire. I made it myself. Showered, went.
That sounds like a good ass day, bro.
Yeah, right? I went to my mom's shop, and then all of a sudden, like, this guy came in, and I attended him, and he complained about his jacket being too expensive, and he didn't want to wash it anymore, so I took it out the thing.
Mm-hmm.
He left, and then all of a sudden, I was like, fuck, I'm in a shitty mood.
Because of him?
I don't even know if it's because of him. Like, was I, like, already feeling bad, kind of? I don't even, like, I don't know what happened to cut, like, that couldn't have been the reason why I was in a bad mood, right?
Set you off, though.
I mean,
maybe there was something bubbling.
Something bubbling up, like bubble guts.
And then he fucking...
He pushed me to the edge.
He just hit it, and you're like, fuck you, dude.
What a
You
fucking
ruined my whole
dick.
fucking day, bro.
You know what's crazy? My mom's in the background, like, she's like, déjalo. Like,
like, don't even worry about it.
About this guy. And then she was like, no, this guy's a really important client. I'm like, bro, he took out like $500 in the hundreds and didn't want to pay $75 for his fucking thing. And I was like,
and your mom was like, let it be?
Yeah. And so she took off the jacket, and then it was like 60 something or whatever.
Your mom's a sweet girl.
And then she was like,
sweet, sorry, sweet woman.
This guy was like, continuity.
Can't say girls.
This guy was like, she was like, he owns like this whole block up here, this block down there.
Who
Like,
gives a fuck?
That's what I said. I was like, yo, I'm like, stop being a fucking.
I hate that they do it at my job too. Someone with mad money walks in and he's rude.
Yeah.
And people are so nice. I'm like, fuck that guy, bro.
I'm like, fuck this guy.
I don't give a fuck how much money you have.
Yeah,
Nigga,
I
learn
don't
how
care.
to
I'm like, as long as you don't own this building, I don't give a shit.
Learn how to treat people, bro. It's like being an ass. But yeah, it might have been him.
Bro, his clothes were stinky as fuck too. He was like, I don't even. This jacket's not even dirty. And he was like, smell it, and then put his jacket to my mom's face, and I was like,
That's mad rude.
I fucking smacked his jacket down. I was like, yo, like, I can smell from here, bro, and I got bad smelling.
Yeah.
Like, I literally can't smell shit in front of me, but this shit I can smell.
That's rude as hell.
Like, I feel like I'm forever stuffed, you know.
Yeah.
And I was almost about to leave. I was like, after like it was like 1 o'clock. I'm like, I'm about to go home, bro.
Man put you in the shittiest mood,
bro. And then I kept writing down my thoughts, and so I'm like, I wrote down in my notes. I was like, am I in a shitty mood? I'm in a shitty mood? Question mark. And then my immediate next thought, like 2 minutes later, I was like, am I hungry? I'm like, but then I was like, but I had that steak and egg.
So you be getting
sandwich.
hangry sometimes?
But I had the steak and egg bagel before.
No, but I'm saying if that's the second choice, that means you get hangry enough for you to realize that it might be
maybe not even hangry, maybe not. But I was like, could that be a factor? Like, you know, did I like not get enough? Like, cause I benched heavy yesterday. Like, I went up to 220.
Yeah.
And then did pause reps. So pause reps are harder than the reps because you have to hold it at the bottom.
Yeah.
And then push it back up with no momentum, right? The momentum was what kind of helps people kind of cheat and get a little bit more leverage to get heavy weight up. But I paused at the bottom, pushed it up. I did that like 5 times, 220 for 1 rep. And I was like, maybe I didn't feel myself enough. Like, I'm kind of like tired from working out. And then I was like, the second thought, I was like, the worst is being in a bad mood and Team Snapchat sending you a snap saying Happy President's Day.
I hate those.
And I was like, why can't I block fucking Snapchat on Snapchat?
Word, because they do it every holiday.
I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Happy Father's Day. They send me that shit. I'm like, I don't got a dad. Leave me alone, bro. Stop sending me this shit, bro. It's annoying, bro.
I be wanting.
And it is the worst because when you're having a bad day and they send you that type of shit and you're like, oh, I have a friend and it's that. And you're like, fuck off.
Fuck you.
Bro, dude, they've been doing that to me recently, bro. Like, I'll be like on my phone.
Be on edge.
Yeah, and then I just be like either sad or angry about some shit. And the Snapchat's like, yo, you remember this memory with this one girl that you was with? Look at this. And you were like, yo, leave me the fuck alone, Snapchat, bro. I don't need this right now, bro.
Remember when you thought you were happy 6 years ago?
Literally what the fuck they do. Like, yo, you remember when you was happy? Look at it. Rub it in your face.
And then like 2 months go by and like, hey, look what happened 2 months later.
Yeah.
Like, and then
I'm
broke
like,
it up.
bro, leave me alone, Snapchat. Like, get off my phone, bro. It's the worst app. They do it all the time, bro.
Instagram is doing that too.
Yeah, you've been seeing a lot of
on the Idle Talk page. It'll be like, hey, look at your memories, and it'll be. But I enjoy those because it'll be like, hey, look at the clips from like whatever time period that was, and I was like, oh, cool. Yeah,
I hate those, bro. I hate. Stop bringing up memories. Don't do it.
Instagram does that too now. On my personal page, where it's like, hey, make these story memories into a reel. Yeah,
and it'd be pictures from years ago.
It'd be full blown videos of my ex, and I'd be like, I thought I deleted these.
Right? I'm like, where did you find this? And then I have to go into like, so now they keep all your stories, even if they go away.
Yeah.
I can go back years and see a story that I posted years ago, and I'm like, why would you keep this, bro? And then it shows it up like, hey, make this a reel. And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that.
No, and there's no like 3-button prompt to be like, suggest this less or whatever.
I do that, and
there's no like viable option to be like, stop this. It just be like, not this kind of content.
Social media, it's getting too intrusive, bro. They need to stay the fuck out of my life. That's what they do, and they do it too much, bro.
AI, they thinking about us,
bro. Let me post what I want to post. Let me be as private as I want to be private. And if not, leave me the fuck. Don't tell me what to post.
Yeah.
Don't tell me to make a reel.
Don't
remind me of memories from 6 years ago. I'm good, dude.
Don't remind me that I lost the love of my life.
Like I don't need to know any of this, bro. Stay out of it.
So my next thought was like, oh, I must be on my meriod. Because men do have like
Myriad,
male version of periods.
I believe it.
It's like when you dip in testosterone a little bit, like naturally, just to have a little dip, and then you become more sensitive to stuff. And so I made a mini about this, like almost like a year ago ish, where I'm like, men get their periods too, and I was like, we need to classify that as an actual thing. Like it's not as common as like, oh, she's on her period, right? There's no
call it
no, we need to, because if the girls have one, we should have one.
No, because the boys should have one. Ours would never be as bad,
bro. I was in a shitty mood yesterday.
I get.
I'm self-aware enough that it's my myriad.
Yeah, I get
it. But guys are just as bad as
yeah, but but we don't get the pain and all that shit that comes.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying, but there was still like shit to put up with.
They get it worse.
No, they have it worse. That's not. I'm not saying that we have it worse. I'm saying that we're bad people under our myriad too. Like they're annoying to be around. Like like we're just as sensitive, and we're just like fucking. Being have you been around a man with their myriad? One time, I'll tell you this.
Probably.
One time, Malik had his myriad really bad, and I was like, "Yo,
you're like, get the fuck out of my room."
Yo, yeah, literally, I was like,
you're
bro,
like, I can't deal with you. I'm
like,
right
you're
now,
mad intolerable right now.
You're like, go get a sandwich or some shit. Get out of my face.
And I
bro.
bet you he like felt the same way too at points. Because again, I'm self-aware. I'm probably like, he's probably been like, "Yo, shut the fuck up already." Like,
not that I can like. Recall?
Well, because you got no friends?
Damn. No, not because I don't have friends. I have friends. It's just that usually I'm not an arguable type of person with anybody. Like if someone start arguing with me, I just be like, hey, listen, I don't give a fuck no more. I don't want to argue. I just stop the fighting, whatever it is. Like if you start getting
one
annoyed
of those,
with me,
you got
I'm
no
just
passion. Got no passion.
If it gets too much,
you just be like,
I had to drop
mute.
Yeah, I mute you. You start yelling at me or getting
crazy.
No, you
mute yourself. You don't even be saying nothing.
No, I mute both people. You could be yelling at me. Mute. All of it is going.
Cut the mic.
Immediately, all of it is gone. I'm like, everything you said, didn't hear any of it. My mind went blank.
That happened to you today.
About some other shit. Yeah.
When I was talking to you, and then
don't say what.
Juiciest of booty walks by,
you're lying, bro. I never did none of that.
You know, when I went to get the clamp, you know why it took me so long? Because I saw her on the other side, and I was like,
I thought genuinely you just couldn't find the clamp.
No,
That's funny.
I got mesmerized a little bit, but
yeah, if I ever get in a fight with somebody, I just do that. My brain just goes somewhere.
You got no passion, no love.
No, I have plenty of that.
You don't got fiery passion like me.
So much of it. It's just not enough to fucking fight you on something that isn't worth it. But like if I'm like, yo, French fries are good, and you're like, but I like waffle fries better, and I'm like, I disagree, and you're like, nah, bro, these are my points on why waffle, and you start going nuts on me. I'm like, you know what, bro? All of it. Toned out. I don't care. I just told you that it was my opinion that I like French fries better, which, by the way, I don't. Waffle fries. I'm just being devil's advocate.
You got an opinion.
Yeah. So, yeah. Once it starts getting, like, to that, like, it happens a lot with anime, and I think that's why I, like, turn it out.
Ooh.
People be like, this character is actually stronger than this character, and blah, 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 blah.
Like, bro,
and they all start doing that shit, or they'll be like, and this anime is better than this anime because, and they start doing that shit, and I'm like, all of it, gone. I don't care. I'm telling you I like this anime because of this, and then you out here trying to tell me which one's better. I don't care. Truly.
So, I have 2 more thoughts that I wrote down before I got too busy at my mom's shop. I was like, I'm in a bad mood all of a sudden, like 2 minutes later, like randomly, I'm like, why am I randomly in this badass mood? I mean, maybe I needed to be in a bad mood to like let whatever I was feeling out.
Sometimes it happens, yeah.
That shit caught me off guard, bro. I'm like, I thought I had a good morning today.
Yeah, I get those. Especially when you're like doing good. And you're like, I don't get it. I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah, I'm like
supposed to be in a good mood, bro.
I ate a nice breakfast.
I'm hydrated.
Yeah, like literally, like it was my second like hydro flask of the day.
Sometimes it just hits you.
That shit caught me off guard, bro. I haven't had one of those days in a bit.
Have you ever blown up on somebody because you're married?
Malik, I'm telling you, like we had, like we kind of get like annoyed of each other, but nothing serious.
No, you know, like bitch, it like just blew up on somebody because she like going nuts and you're on your period. Because I think maybe I must have in my life.
There was one. I'll tell you the story. One time, I don't want to blame it on the period. Maybe I was just being a shitty person. But there was just got into like a fight in like a very public place.
I hate those.
Like not even like a store or whatever. But
that's why I turn off. I have traumatic experience. Like one of my first like relationships and shit like that where she just started yelling at me in public and I'm like, what the fuck? Like we really doing this? So now I think
it was similar. I think I might have like did something or something. So
now anytime somebody tried yelling at me, I shut down. I'm like, nah, dog. You need 2 to tango, and this one not tangoing with you, bro.
I tangled back.
You gonna look like a crazy person because I'm not yelling back at you.
No, I definitely tangled back. She threw a hit, and I threw a hit like it was.
Theoretically. He don't beat women
anymore. But yeah, it's like she was like saying some shit, and then I said some shit really back, really hurtful, and I was like,
I've been there, just not publicly. I'll do it privately. Like if I'm in a bad mood and you start crazy, like Airbnb kind of place. Yeah. Where it's like a lot of travelers would go there and like stay the night or whatever. And it was like in the kitchen with like people could hear shit. No. And like a few hours pass, and usually I'm like the type of person to like let it go. But this person kind of like is the type to only let it go if like you like apologize and then they apologize back or whatever. But I was like, I looked at them and I was like, I'm not apologizing.
No, not even that. I'm like, I don't even have it in me to say I'm sorry. Like, I was like, I don't have that. Like,
because if I say it, I don't mean it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm not there. I'm like, I'm not that person to say I'm sorry. I just like let it go.
I agree with you. I won't say I'm sorry unless I mean it. So I get that.
But the problem with me, like, I could genuinely be like sorry about something. Yeah. And I'm not gonna be there like, oh, I'm sorry. Like I say that now because there's nothing to be sorry about. But like, if I mean it and I want to say it, it just won't come out of my mouth. Okay. I was just be like, give him that weird face with like, so like, I don't know. It just I wasn't able to. But then I feel like I was like, okay, fuck. Like this is clearly how like they need to be apologized to. Like I need to sit down and like say it to them and say it with like meaning. Like I mean it too. So I have to.
When you date somebody, you gotta.
Bro, I had to learn to be like
how to love them.
Bro, I was like, I don't even need a fucking apology. Like, sometimes, I just get it's a new day.
Sometimes it'd be like that. You'd be like, I don't even. Why am I doing this? You don't do this shit to me when I'm angry or something. But you're like, if I care about this person, I gotta do what helps them feel loved. So I get it.
I had to. I was like, you know what?
But good. Gotta change. You're growing, bro. You're growing.
Yeah.
As a person.
Fuck that bitch. I'm just kidding.
Nah, you know what? You right. Fuck that bitch, bro. Fuck that bitch. How dare you hurt my man's like this, bro? And that's how we ending it. Cut the tape, bro.